So today I just wanted to ask about my client E. We've been working with him only for a short while, and so he's pretty new to the session. And with him, it is suspected that he is autistic. He does not have an official diagnosis. However, he does have a diagnosis of expressive and recessive language disorders. So he is working on multisyllabic words. He's working on initial, medial, and final V. He's describing action words through pictures and then moving on to sentences if he's able to get an 80% accuracy, as well as two-step unrelated commands. However, one of the issues that I've been having and a struggle I've been having with this client E is due to his suspected autism, he is very sensory seeking. He is not able to sit very well for tabletop tasks. And um, when I try and provide more like attention to that need, a lot of the other children become frustrated because they don't think they're being included. Um, So, one thing that I've been trying to do is instead of giving him more attention when it's not his turn and I'm like trying to elicit responses from the other children in the group, is providing popping toys. That comes with its own issue because he seems to lose interest really fast in those toys. It's not the right sensory that he's looking for, as well as the other children tend to want that toy even though it's their turn and I'm trying to get information and like actually do teaching for speech sounds with them. Um, so some of it has been positive. He's actually been able to sit for reading pretty well. He's definitely not making eye contact, but that's totally fine. Like I expected that. But he is engaging with the book. So if he has the popping toy, then he's listening, he's asking questions about the book, he's answering my prompts, like what does the scary scarecrow look like? Um, and he's able to actually engage. Again, it comes down to like his attention is where I'm really struggling and trying to make it fair to the other children around. Um, some things I've also tried to work with him on are shortening the prompted responses. So instead of trying to elicit three responses, I'm trying to get two, or even just get him to answer in a longer sentence, is a goal that I've been trying to get. I've also tried to do like more funny intonations because he's working on multisyllabic words. So I'm trying like Spider-Man, um, spaghetti, because all of those are really fun for him to say. He enjoys them. And just trying to keep it more fast-paced and go, 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 because that seems to get him engaged. Um, and one thing that you have offered to help me with is finding more sensory toys that the children could earn instead of just him working with it. So you had mentioned a rubber ball with like filaments on it. So that way, whoever has the ball, it's their turn. They respond. They can play with the ball, and then it moves on to the next child, which we've done with Miss Potato Head. And it seems to work pretty well there. And I think that would keep his attention because it is very sensory. Another one is almost like a Rubik's Cube, is what you said it was. It was a little spider um, Rubik's Cube that could fold and was pretty neat for the children to play with before. So I'm planning to start implementing those and finding that toy to bring into the session. I'm also hoping to start shortening the prompts that I give him. So it's just going to be a little bit faster pace for him, and then the other children will get their normal teaching time in the session. Um, but hopefully, I'll be able to find a nice balance between allowing him to sensory seek and kind of like go off by himself every once in a while for free play and still keeping him engaged in the session and with the group. So hopefully it works. We're gonna try tomorrow this idea and just see where we go.